All right.
Go back and stand at that table. Let me make sure I can fix it.
Okay. All right. We good? Lawrence?
Don't start yet.
Oh.
She's coming. Where do you want me to use? All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the Shippensburg Fair for the 2024 Rabbit Show. Before we get started today, we want to do one item of special recognition. As most of you know, at the end of this week, we'll have our market livestock sale. We'll celebrate all the 4-H and FFA members who have given a lot of time to their careers and things here at the fair, but we don't get to recognize those kids that just exhibit breeding animals, and so we want to take a minute real quick and recognize Lydia Lloyd, who just finished her last show in the Dairy Goat, and she is aging out of 4-H this year, so we want to celebrate her, wish her the best of luck, congratulate her on a good show career, and thanks for being part of the Shippensburg Fair, Lydia. Congratulations and best of luck. P.S. It's raining, so if you have windows down, your car is getting washed on the inside. All right, with that, we are ready to start the best show of the week. It's our rabbit show. Our judge for the show today is Mr. Wayne Sanders. He's a live member of the American Rabbit Breeders Association. He started breeding rabbits with just one rabbit, a French Lop, that he got for his son. He's a member of the Balto and Howard County Rabbit Club and a member of the Lop Rabbit Club of America. He is also an official rabbit registrar. Let's give him a round of applause. Welcome to Shippensburg. Thanks, Wayne.
And thank you for having me. I'll try to cut this short, Lois.
Our first class on the table is our Silver Fox. We have one entry in the Silver Fox. It's a senior buck from Olivia Kiefer. This is Elvis.
All right.
Our next class will be our Californians. So exhibitors, senior buck, Californians, you can start making your way to the table.
And what I'm going to do is, judging rabbits is all about using your hands. You know, going over the top line, coming down across the loin, down over the hindquarters. So if I find an exceptional nice rabbit, I'll invite some of the kids up to feel this rabbit so they know what to strive for in breeding their rabbits. So without further ado, I'll go on with my one Silver Fox. Got an excellent head. Pretty good width of shoulders, but I'd like to see a little more fullness down over the hindquarters. It's sort of pinched back here, but it's got a nice ear set and very nice ticking to the coat. It's not too much silver, just enough to show itself off. And that'll be our best Silver Fox.
Silver Fox Senior Buck, first place awarded to Olivia Kiefer. I also stand as best of breed for our Silver Fox. Congratulations, Olivia. Up next is our Californian senior bucks. If you have a Californian senior buck, you should be on the table. 2 entries from Keith Durr, 1 entry Levi Rickard, 1 entry Olivia Kiefer, 1 entry Lanny Nelson.
And one of the things I'll mention about the Californias, this time of the year when it gets hot, a lot of the nose markings and ear markings sort of fade a little bit due to the warm weather. So I'm not even going to distract any points or anything if I don't like the markings. So we're just going to look past that and just breed on the quality of fur, width, loin, and good shoulders. And a lot of these commercial type rabbits, what I'm looking for is, depending upon the size of the rabbit, I'm looking for a basketball or a softball that starts right behind the shoulder area and goes down to the table. So if I sort of say I'd like to see a little more width in the shoulder, that means it might not be starting right behind the neck where I'd like to see it start to rise.
As we start with our rabbit show today, we'd like to recognize our sponsors. Our breed classes today are sponsored by Mechanicsburg Agway and Peggy Myers.
Oh, thank you, Peggy.
Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. Thanks for your support.
Fifth is going to be 11T3? MT3, yeah. This rabbit has an excellent head. Where he fails a little bit is in the shoulder area. I'd like to see that midsection start a little bit upward. It's a little weak in the shoulder area. I'd like to see a little more width to the shoulder, a little more depth to the shoulder. But it has excellent fur. good markings, and good condition. Okay, fourth place today will be ending in 22. 22 has almost the same problem as the previous rabbit. I'd like to see a little more depth in that shoulder area. It's a little long in the shoulder, but it's got excellent width, good depth in the hind quarter, and it's molting a little bit up over the top. So that distracts a little bit from the fur. Okay, third will be 73. And what hurts this rabbit a little bit, it's hot, and it's been hot all week. He just doesn't have the fur condition of the other two animals. Got an excellent head, good ear carriage, good width of shoulder, good width in the midsection, but just his coat isn't up to the other two animals. Okay, these are two very nice fine bucks I have up here. Both of them have excellent width and depth to them. This little guy's just not as massive as my first place animal. My second place will be ending in YANC. Excellent rabbit. Good head, good ears, pretty good width in the shoulder area. Good width in the hindquarters. Excellent coat, excellent condition. Very fine rabbit. And my first place is CP334. He's got an excellent head, good ears, good markings, good shoulder area. He comes down to the table very nicely. Got good muscle back here, good loin area. And he'll be my first place buck for today.
Thank you.
And if you want to bring up your senior dues.
Californian Senior Bucks, first place Keith Durr, second Laney Nelson, third Levi Wickard, fourth Keith Durr, and fifth Olivia Kiefer. Next class, Californian Senior Does, please make your way to the table. 2 entries from Keith Durr, 1 Levi Wickard, 1 Rose Wickard, and 1 Laney Nelson.
You know, is this yours? He's got a chipped tooth. Did you know that?
Alright.
We're not going to distract. He'll stay. need your... Come around and look.
No, but is it yours or theirs?
It's ours.
Oh.
It's a boy. We're in Doe. Yeah. Here, I can take him out.
That's all right. We'll give him remarks anyway.
Well, no, check and see if the does are big.
Well, no, we had $5 up here before.
What?
What's the tattoo supposed to be?
No, it was our oof from yesterday.
I have RSV. Do you have an RSV?
No, it's supposed to be RS.
That's D. It's supposed to be V. I have V.
She marked it wrong whenever she did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Because we had B
so
or D.
just scratch. Go scratch it.
Scratch it. Well, I'm going to give you remarks anyway. It's a nice rabbit.
I should have showed him he should have been showed in the first class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what happened. He was supposed to be in the first class.
Yeah.
They put him
This
in the-
rabbit is in pretty good condition today, too. I mean, the fur is just outstanding.
The first one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so it's got an excellent head. Good shoulder, good midsection, good hindquarters. It's just a shame we got him in the wrong spot.
Yeah. That's our mistake, so it's all good.
We had D's and B's, and she put B.
It's all I can take him back.
Well, might have been a do yesterday.
You can't get it wrong. B is one, keep it real. It's like B.
Yeah, but I should take a white tie. It says it's D. See, it's touched. We messed up. Yeah, we messed up. It's okay.
Happens to us all.
It's too much tattooing at one time. It gets a little.
Fourth place. Ending in 21. 21 just needs a little more depth. I'd like to see a little more fullness here in the rib area. I can feel the spine going down his body. I'd like to see it covered with a little more meat. If it had the meat there, it would be an exceptional rabbit. But it just needs a little more something right into the shoulder area going across down to the midsection. Got a very nice density of coat, good texture, and nice markings. Okay, third will be RT. RT's a nice rabbit. Good head, good ears, exceptional shoulder area, good loin, but where she fails a little bit, she just slopes too quickly down to the tail. I'd like to see a little more fullness back here where she comes there's a little more roundness to her that falls off to her. Second will be 259. $299. Yeah, we'll take 297. Very nice rabbit. These last two does are really nice, except that she loses out to the first place animal on just the depth. The first place doe is just a little higher than her. She's got an excellent head and ears, good shoulder area, good width to the midsection, hindquarters, excellent density and texture to her coat, but she loses out on that depth a little bit more to the first place. Okay, we got LASD. Very nice rabbit. Good head, good ears, good width to the shoulder area. Has a good roundness in the loin area, good density and texture to the coat, good hindquarters. One junior buck.
All right, Californian Senior Doe, first place, Laney Nelson, LASD, Keith Durr, CP 297, and Levi Wickard, RT. Next class, Californian Junior Bucks. Californians, if you have a junior buck, please come to the table.
And like I said, with any of you, if they got a question, just feel free to ask, and we'll.
Our junior buck class, we have 6 entries, 2 from Keith Durr, Levi Wickard with 1, Rose Wickard with 1, Ellie Fulton with 1, and Laney Nelson with 1.
How you doing? You having fun? That was all right.
And the other one was so obvious. That's messed up tattoo.
Now remember, when I'm doing juniors, they're still in a development age. So, you know, they might look good today and not look so good next week, or vice versa. So don't give up on them until they reach, you know, 6, 8 months old. Okay, sixth, ending in 13. Very nice. These are all nice does, but like I said, you know, they're going through, got to go through some maturity and got to grow a lot. But this guy's just a little long in body. I'd like to see him be a little bit more round, a little more depth here in the midsection and the hindquarter. Got an excellent coat to him, though. Beautiful coat. Lalalo. That's basically the same thing. He's a little long, at this stage of his growth, he's a little long in body type. Like to see a little more depth to the body, a little more width in here. He's just long, but he's got some more maturity to go through. Fourth will be 51. Very nice head and ears. Good body type. But again, he's at this stage is a little long in body. You'd like to see a little more width and depth throughout. I'd like to see a little more width here and depth here in the shoulder area. Can I have? Okay, third today will be RJB, RJ8. Very promising young rabbit. Got nice head and ears, good markings. Just like to see a little more development. Needs a little more width in the shoulder area. Got good width in the midsection, hindquarters. Excellent density and texture to the coat. These first two rabbits are winning just on maturity. They're just a little more developed than what I had in the rest of the class. And this way I'm going to go today. It might change next week, but L8 will be second. Got good width and depth of the shoulders. Got good midsection, good hindquarters, good density and texture. She's a little bit bigger than my first place animal, but the first place animal is a very promising young rabbit. EC1. EC1's got an excellent head for doe. Good shoulders, good midsection, good hindquarters. Very good density and texture to the coat for an animal this young. So that's my best, or my first place junior buck. Junior does? Seven. All right. 8. All right, you know what? Let's take the junior buck back. Yeah, because he said,
Californian Junior Bucks, first place, Ellie Fulton. Second, Levi Wickard. Third, Rose Wickard. Fourth, Keith Durr. Fifth, Laney Nelson. And sixth, Keith Durr. Next class is our Californian Junior Doe. We have 8 entries here in the Junior Does. 2 entries from Keith Durr, 1 from Levi Wickard, 1 from Rose Wickard, 2 from Ellie Fulton, 1 from Olivia Kiefer, and 1 from Laney Nelson.
he's a big. Okay. What?
Yeah, April 15th. She's April 15th.
how much does she weigh?
I didn't weigh her.
Well, that's
The last time I weighed her, she was about 5 pounds. But
it's a, you can really,
she does not over 8.5. Minimum weight is 55.5. And I can weigh her again. You can weigh her again.
Well, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but she's close. She's a border. I think she's a little on the borderline, because you can tell what some of the other juniors look like.
Yeah, she's 1 month older than our other two. But they don't do an intermediate yet.
Yeah, they do.
No, we don't at
Oh,
Shippensburg
oh,
Fair.
you don't do that. Well, they would have probably fit in well with the intermediate.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of this one because I don't like the shoulder anyway. It's just a flaw that's a little too, I can put my fingers back there. I think I did this one. Did I do this one?
I don't think you did.
you gotta redo it. You gotta look at it again.
Yeah, I don't think you did. Oh, there's a lot of rabbits over there.
Is hers also? Can I take either the buck or the doe home with me? I think I looked at this. That's all right. Nice little bunny.
It's a little crazy.
You know what I'm gonna regret after this? Not wearing my glove, my mitt that I put on my hand. I can see something coming soon. He went in there, right?
She's not.
Okay, ready? LAJD. Like I said, like I, s- yeah. Like I said, can you hear me? All these are promising junior does. Some of them have a little more development than the others. So they got a little edge on some of them. This little guy just needs a little more depth to the shoulder. It's a little weak. I'd like to see that rise come up a little earlier, and it just slopes off suddenly in the hindquarters. But give it time to grow, and you could be different next week. All right, this one's a little more mature than some of the others. It's EF1, but again, I like to see a little more depth in that shoulder area. It's like a little flat as it goes up to the midsection and hindquarter. It's got an excellent hindquarter, excellent condition, density of coat, and we got to work with it a little bit on the table. Okay, this is sixth, ending in 17. Okay, promising. No, again, it's promising, baby. I just like to see a little more strength in that shoulder area again. Got pretty good loin. I'd like to see maybe a little more thickness there. But as it grows up and develops, it'll give you a little bit more. But it's got an excellent hindquarter. Very good show down at the base of the table. Okay, fifth, ending in 11. All right, again, another promising little girl. Like to see, again, a little more depth in that shoulder area. And as she grows, she'll thicken up in that loin area, but has a very nice hindquarter. Slopes off a little bit coming down to the table, but she's got excellent density and texture to her coat. Well, the big girl, she's a little too mature for this table because it shows off her fault in her shoulder area. She's a little weak in the shoulder. Like to see a little more depth there come up. Like to see that rise come up a little bit behind the ear mount and go down over the body. But she's got an excellent loin, excellent hindquarters, and very good density and texture to the coat. Oh, it is M1. Okay, third will be AJD. Oh, okay, I'll take an R. Okay. Promising, baby. Good with the shoulder, good with the loin area. Good hindquarters, excellent density and texture to coat. Might be a little soft in coat going down over the hips, but a very promising young baby. These are both nice juniors. All right, I'm going this way. Second today will be LJD. Very promising baby. Got an excellent head and ears. Good with the shoulder. Good with the loin. Good hindquarters. Comes down to the table very nicely. And it's really got a nice density and texture to its coat, even though it's still a baby. This is ECL. Very promising young baby. Got excellent width as a baby already. It almost cups my hand. Excellent hindquarters. Very nice density and texture. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna send the juniors back. They're not able to compete with our seniors.
No, we already treat like business. You pick whoever you want for your business.
Oh, I just pick one? I have to break them down? Oh,
Whoever you want for the best of breed and then best opposite.
oh, okay. Well, let's look at them again.
California and Junior Day results. First place was Ellie
All right.
Fulton.
I normally don't go this route because you're going to say, oh, my rabbit is developed and it's looking good. But my best of breed is going to be my senior buck. But I like my junior doe too much to let her go by. So this is the county fair, and the junior doe is going to be my best opposite. Congratulations. And whose is this?
Okay, junior doe results of our Californians. First place was Ellie Fulton. Second, Levi Wickard. Third, Rose Wickard. Fourth,
If you
Olivia
could get him
Kiefer. Fifth,
cleaned up
Keith
a little
Durr.
bit, he'd
Sixth,
be-
Keith Durr. Seventh, Ellie Fulton. And
knockout.
eighth, Lainey Nelson.
That just detracts.
For our Californian breed champion, our best of breed goes to
These are
Keith
nice.
Durr's
I
senior
like this
buck,
right here.
and our best opposite goes to Ellie Fulton's junior doe.
We'll tuck them under or try and get their feet under them. And I know we need to drop off like this. But some judges kind of stretch them out a little bit. And
I like
it's all personal preference.
I like to place the front right by their eye, up underneath the chin level, about.
Our next class will be our Dutch. So Dutch rabbit exhibitors. It's just cord. You got two. First one up, senior buck. This is Bugs.
This is it. The
All
Dutch
right.
went down.
Well, we'll have to start building them back up again. All right, we're going on to the Dutch, and Dutch is one of those who don't know much about the Dutch. We're looking for markings more than anything on the Dutch. I want a nice type rabbit, but I also want excellent markings. And this is my doe, right?
Yep.
Well, and that's a buck. Okay, I'm going to do the remarks for the buck or the doe while I got her. God, she's a very nice type rabbit to start off with. She's got a very nice blaze, excellent saddle. The stops are even, really nicely marked, good density and texture to the coat. And very nice cheek markings too. Are these nest mates by any chance?
What?
Are they related?
I do not believe.
Oh,
I think they were opposite sides of the branch.
okay, because they almost have the same blaze factor, the long, narrow spot
Yeah.
going up almost between the ears.
Yeah, this was Clay's side of the branch, and that was my own. For sure. Mine were always cleaner. I had the clean rabbits, and he had the dirty ones.
That's a good way to describe it. I'd like to say that sometimes myself.
I don't know, we just had some rabbits, they were just absolutely pigs, and the others were just clean. So, I don't know how this one stays clean. It just has the dirty parents.
Well, I got one buck here. He's a nice type. Got a very nice blaze. He's got an excellent saddle. I'd like to see a little better stop on his left foot. The graze sort of goes up a little too far, close in between the toes. But other than that, it's a very nice marked rabbit. Good, well, fair texture. Going through a molt.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I'm going to go with my doe, my black doe, as best of breed, and my blue Buck will be best
Yeah,
opposite.
probably should. Just take these back there.
All right, our Dutch first place senior buck goes to Cord Hetrick, and first place senior doe goes to Cord Hetrick. That senior doe will be best of breed, and the senior buck will be best opposite. Our next up, we're ready for our Lionhead. So Lionhead exhibitors, be ready. Senior bucks, you're up first. 2 entries from Trinity Pierce, Dabby and Pluto.
Here, put them. Come around here. Don't try to put them in.
There's only 4. There's 2 bucks, 2 does.
Thank you.
Okay.
Buck.
Okay, we got 2 bucks, huh?
Yep, 2 bucks, 2 does.
Well, let's do the bucks.
He's a little wet from his water bottle. They all are. So I had to open the gates real quick.
I have to go to my book on this one.
She got 2, twice the time. She's like an Angora, but smaller. Same though. He's not the best. I love him.
She can talk. That's all right.
Like, okay. He's a little chunky. He is though.
Well, what can I tell you? Stop feeding him so much.
I don't feed him that much. I don't know how he gets all the nutrients. He just knows. He's chunky. Like that. He's gotta be a male. He made kids. I used him.
Is that how you? Is that how you decide which one you're going to use?
No, I already knew, but like, I just, had to make sure. Put him in with the female, and then I got babies, then I on that one. You're both pretty gross. Getting from. I tried this one. They're both really gross. Just a male lion, I think. They're not the cutest rabbits. You gonna jump back in the box? They both got scissors.
Okay, second today will be
Sorry, sure. You don't want to stay still. Can you read it?
D1.
That'd be Pluto.
He's got a very, very nice head and ears. I'd just like to see a little more length of wool going around his face, going down to the floor under his chin area. And I'd like to see a little more length of wool going along the sides. But it's an excellent color. It's got good tassels in between the ears, got good length of wool on the head and in between the eyes, but he just doesn't have the wool length that the first place buck has. He's got an excellent head and ears. Again, could use a little more length of wool going under his chin area along the sides to show that little bit of demarcation between the sides and his wool. But he's got a very nice length of wool on the face. Excellent face markings.
Take
Same age?
Same person.
What happened?
She has all
Lionhead Senior Buck, first place goes to Trinity Pierce Dobby, and second to Trinity Pierce Pluto. Next on the table is our Lionhead Senior Does.
She's what's known as a double mane, so she has twice the fur, which is really cool in my opinion.
Yeah, why don't you breed her more often than
I'm going to. I bred her this year.
with what? I hope
Another
not.
lion head. This one. I actually bred her with that. I don't have any other ones.
Is this your mom?
No.
Oh. Well, why'd you say it like that? No.
That's my
Oh,
teacher.
oh, your teacher. Okay. Well, maybe as a project we could start working on lion heads.
Buying better lion heads. I know. I'm gonna find better ones. I don't think we have to sell them. And I just had another buck born that's double mane like her that I'm breeding him to her. They're both double mane. So
But you're not breeding mother to
no,
son.
no.
Okay.
It's another mother's child. It's my I have one at home, a gray one. Man, half a girl. They're a little except he has more fur.
They're not even close.
Same
Exactly.
color, not the same
Exactly the
size.
same.
I think they have the same coloration. In my opinion. She's just bigger.
Yeah, she's bigger. She's got
Fluffier.
more length of wool,
Very
good
soft.
tassel, good face markings, good mane.
I just brushed her too. And her. I brushed all of them. Before I
Well, that's good.
Like women's feet. Sorry.
Okay, number 2 is A4. A4's got some nice length of mane,
Tigers.
got good length of wool. Maybe she's got a little bit more on her left side than she does her right, but got a great tassel, good face markings, good markings under the chin. Good body type to her too. Beautiful rabbit, but she just can't compete with the first place rabbit. She's got an excellent head. Beautiful mane. Good length of wool. Maybe like I'd like to see just a little more length back over the back as she goes to the tail area, but she's a beautiful lion head. And it's a shame I can't pick 2 does as best and best opposite, because the 2 does are nice rabbits. So we'll go. My doe will be my best of breed, and my buck. Can I make the other doe best? Yeah, so the buck will be best opposite. But stick with breeding this doe.
In our Lionhead Senior Doe, first place goes to Trinity Pierce Y5, and second to Trinity Pierce A4. Trinity's Senior Doe will be best of breed, and the Senior Buck will be best opposite. Next up is our New Zealand Senior Bucks. Please come to the table. Cord Hetrick, 2 from Aubrey Watkins, Levi Wickard, Rose Wickard, Lanny Nelson.
What are we doing now, my dear?
New Zealand senior buck.
How many we got? 4?
You got 6. I'm sorry, I should have got that.
I'm looking for some good coats, but Whose is this? Got a chipped tooth. Yep.
Oh, okay.
You want to see it?
I believe you.
It's not bad, but just want to let you know it's there.
I have it marked down now. Yeah. That's why I can go.
Oh, copious notes, as I would say. Got excellent fur. Just that one spot right here messes him up. I said he's got excellent fur other than that one little stream that comes down. Got a what? Who is this?
It's hers.
Watch his teeth too. Come around. See the one on the left? Looks like it's been chipped, but it's grown back, so just make sure they start growing back equally. And one's not longer than the other. Haven't seen one of these in a long time.
He has to be the different one.
Patrick. Wrong color. I'm just kidding.
I know a lady used to raise reds. But she said it was hard to beat a white when it's in full coat. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, sixth. O2. pretty good head and ears, pretty good midsection, but it's just a little long in body and comes down to the just doesn't have that width to come down to the body. It's a little undercut here, but it's got fairly good density and texture to his coat. I like all these guys that are up here. Okay, number 5 will be Odio. I like to see just a little more depth here in the shoulder area. It's a little flat as it goes out to the shoulder area, and it comes down in a very excellent width and hindquarters. Good loin area. Coat's starting to molt a little bit right down the center, but other than that, it's got excellent density and texture to his coat.
You're gonna have to work with that rabbit a little bit more, Henry.
He's got a lot of energy. He doesn't like the pose for sure.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. They really like it.
This just looks different.
Now that I got him to pose, yeah. Fourth, L3. Only, yeah.
It's me.
All 4 of these rabbits up here are very nice bucks. This guy just loses a little bit to the others in the shoulder area. He could have a little more depth to the shoulder. He's got an excellent rib area, good loin, good hind quarter, and very good density and texture to his coat. So now we're down to the final 3,
Yeah, and this one's yours.
and see if Red can hold his own here, or he'll pose. Okay, that's as far as he's going.
He's out of here.
Third is Ben. Ben's a nice animal, just if he could pose a little bit better. He's got a very nice midsection and hindquarters, and he's got a pretty good, when he sits and poses, he's got a nice shoulder also. He just doesn't like to work with anybody here. But he's got a very nice dent. He could have a little longer coat. It's pretty short and could use a little more density, but he's a nice type rabbit.
Yeah, okay.
All right, this is a tough choice. Both of these are very nice animals. But I'm going to go this way today. Oh son. Okay. Just loses that on his shoulder area. This guy in first has a little better width and depth to his shoulder. And he doesn't have quite the loin as the first place animal has. But this rabbit has an excellent loin, good hindquarters. Nice density and texture to his coat. Number one will be IV21. He's put together pretty well. The only thing that distracts from him is that one little slice of fur that comes down the back. Other than that, where's that young man at?
Right there,
No, wrong guy. This is how the rabbits, I should be able to walk away from the table and the rabbit's still sitting there. What's his name?
Cord, that's right. Cord.
Hey, Cord. Now look, no, you come on this side this time. So, this is in reference to your rabbit and the guy that won first place. I can walk back here and it hadn't moved. You know, got it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a nice rabbit.
Thank you.
All right, New Zealand Senior Bucks, first place Aubrey Watkins, second Rose Wickard, third Cord Hetrick, fourth Levi Wickard, fifth Aubrey Watkins, and sixth Laney Nelson. Next class will be our New Zealand Senior Does.
Should I try that one first?
You're welcome at our table.
We have 6 entries here.
No.
Cord Hetrick, Aubrey Watkins with 2, Levi Wickard, Rose Wickard, and Laney Nelson.
I'll tell you what, this is a lot calmer than your buck, for sure.
Buck's younger.
I'm not used to seeing you with a different color. You always have your red.
Usually just Dutch, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, yeah. And there's
I haven't gotten used to brokens, you know. But that's me. I'm old and I'm set in my ways. This is a nice day. Let me see. Better. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
yes, I know.
You was mom?
At the end.
Oh, okay.
All good. All good.
Keeps the shirt on. There's always that one, right?
At least you didn't try to show it.
I like that.
Ching, cha-ching,
Cha-ching, cha-ching, yeah.
cha-ching.
That's been a lot safer than it wasn't. It wasn't a lot crazier.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
It's a nice day. I think I could make him my protege.
May I have your attention, please? We have a gray Toyota Tundra, license plate G is the dog, 3976. It must be moved in front of a display that is being set up. Again, gray Toyota Tundra, license G is the dog, 3976. Please remove the vehicle.
All right. 6th, EB31. Got a very nice head and ears. Good shoulder, but where she hurts a little bit, she's a little less massive, if I could use that term, in the midsection. She just needs a little more fullness there to balance itself out. Got a very nice hindquarter, but it just narrows itself and comes down. I'd like to see a little more width there to go with the depth that she has. What I have left on the table are very nice animals. Any one of them. There's something I like about each of them. But we'll go this way. IV22. Got a nice head and ears, good ear set. Good type, but where she fails to the rest of the class, she doesn't have that rise right here in the middle of her back that goes down to the table. And she could have a little more width in that midsection area too to balance her out. Where's... Look at, yeah, see how, look at this. See what? I can walk away. Can I bring the red? Can I bring the red out and see what happens?
Well,
You'll, 10 years from now, and we'll be like, you remember that red rabbit?
yeah, there it is. Think about when he lets his hand off and goes. You're doing good.
All right. Fourth is BHT B2. And these are all, like I said, all nice rabbits. Where she loses again is in this midsection area. Like she doesn't have the rise that some of the remaining three have. And she starts a little bit, she could be start that rise a little bit behind a headset. And she sort of starts a few inches back and comes down. But very nice width, good density, good texture, good balanced rabbit.
I think this is where we were last time.
Where'd you show last time?
What was that?
Where were you last time?
Well, I was talking about this one. This is where we were last time.
All right, third place. Ding, 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 ding. These are three excellent rabbits that I have remaining. She's got a, where she just loses a little bit is her coat might be a little softer than the other two. She's got a nice coat, good density, good texture. But she's a very nice rabbit. Well, old Red, gone as far as he could, but he's a nice rabbit. He just loses out. When I take my thumb and middle finger and go across, he's got a little more width there than my Red. If he had a little more width there, it'd be a close competition. Both of these are excellent rabbits. I love the coat on this Red. Just has a great coat condition. It's an excellent rabbit in every other aspect.
Thank you.
And my first place is H9. Very nice rabbit. Good depth, good width. It's yours? It's a nice rabbit.
Joey, take him back because of the room and space and stuff.
All right, results of our New Zealand Senior Doe. First place, Levi Wickard. Second, Corin Hetrick. Third, Rose Wickard. Fourth, Laney Wilson. Fifth, Aubrey Watkins. And sixth, Aubrey Watkins. Next class is our New Zealand Junior Bucks. 2 entries from Aubrey Watkins. 1, Evan Fulton. 1, Laney Nelson.
How many we have? Oh, 4. Well, let's start looking at them. ending in 812, B12. All these are promising babies. You know, next week, and like I said about the babies earlier, it all could change as they develop and mature. But today, fourth place will be B12, but she's promising. She's got an excellent shoulder, good midsection, good hindquarters, and very nice density and texture to her coat.
I'm just
Okay, is that better? Oh, the crowd, well, tell the crowd to come closer. It's like going to church. Everybody wants to sit in the back. Nobody wants to take the front pews. Third will be EZ question mark. Well, I thought, oh, it's a 3. It looked like a question mark, question mark, question mark. I thought I went with the Ching Ching rabbit. Very promising. Got a nice head, good ears, good shoulders, good midsection, good hindquarters. But she's not as quite developed as my first 2 animals, but a very fine animal. Second will be LAJB. Got a very nice head, good ears, good shoulder area, good midsection, good hindquarters. Just doesn't have the rise to the midsection area as my first place animal does. Poses very nicely. Where'd my friend go?
get the junior nose right here. So that little junior buck right here.
What's the guy's name?
That's with the red one.
Cord, come to the judge's table. Cord.
Oh, put it in here. Got it up in there. You got it? Because I want it. Where's the?
Oh, there he is. He's with. I think that he's out there with Clayton. Ford had to. Oh, he's running now.
Is he? Look at this. It's a junior, and somebody must have been working with it because it doesn't run away, doesn't try to jump off the table. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you that rabbit. That's all.
All right, here are the results of our New Zealand Junior Buck class. First place, Aubrey Watkins. Second, Laney Nelson. Third, Evan Fulton. And fourth, Aubrey Watkins. Next class on the table is our New Zealand Junior Does. 2 entries for Aubrey Watkins. 1, Levi Wickard. 1, Evan Fulton. 1, Laney Nelson. Holland Lop exhibitors, please be ready. Holland Lop exhibitors, you're up next.
Watch his teeth again. See the,
Yeah, that one's
yeah, a little crooked.
Yep.
Probably think, why are they always all out, not in their cages? Okay, fifth, FB 51. Just needs a little more maturity. Got a nice head, good ears, good width of shoulder, good width of midsection and hindquarters. Just doesn't have the development of a couple of the other rabbits in the class. Fourth, J11. J11 just needs a little more development in that shoulder area. It's got good width throughout, nice hindquarters, good density and texture to the coat. Just maybe like to see a little more fullness in the midsection area. Third, LGJD. Yeah.
What's the touch?
That's yours, right, Levi?
L6JD, yeah.
Oh, 6. Okay, got a nice head. Good shoulder area, good width and depth of the midsection, good hindquarters. Fairly good density and coat even as a baby. Second, LAL7. Just loses out to the first place animal and a little more depth at the midsection. Very nice, promising baby. Got a good head, good ears, good shoulder area, good midsection and hindquarters. Comes down to the table very nicely. First place will be EZ2. EZ2. Got a very nice profile. Got an excellent head and ears, good width to the shoulder, good width to the midsection, excellent hindquarters, comes down to the table very nicely. Very nice rabbit.
Okay, so now we got your best deal to show for, so this is your senior buck, senior doe, junior buck, junior doe. Leave yours here. Don't you take off with yours.
My buck will be my best.
The buck's the best.
Again, I'm going to go out of character. My little junior doe will be my best opposite.
Rolling locks are nice.
You only got a couple of those, right?
There's 5 of them, so.
Bring up all your Allen Lops. Allen Lops. Are you the fair photographer or just doing this for rabbits?
Yeah, for the fair.
For our New Zealand's best of breed goes to Aubrey Watkins, senior buck, and best opposite goes to Evan Fulton's junior doe.
Okay, senior bucks, senior does, next 3.
Next class on the table should be our Holland Lops. Holland Lops first class is senior buck, 1 entry from Victoria Burkholder.
It's your only senior buck.
Only senior buck.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this is the only. Hey, that's burnt toast and butter roast.
Okay, we'll give him a first. Excellent head. Like to see the ears maybe a little forward on his face, come down a little more symmetrical to his eyes, but a very nice body type. Good shoulder, good midsection, good density and texture.
Not yet.
3?
Should be 3 senior does here. First for the senior buck.
Better well, it's just your milk.
Just want to make sure.
Leave it in the box.
Just making sure. T4 is at the end, right?
Next class to the
yes.
table will be our Holland Lops senior does.
Down here. Yes.
Okay.
We have Trinity Pierce, Victoria Burkholder, and Angel Burkholder. Of our senior bucks, first place was awarded to Victoria Burkholder.
the third time. She might get me with the fourth.
This one likes to nibble, but he doesn't bite. She's not finding that dog.
Okay, third place will be V2? V2, just like to see a little more width in that head. Just has a rectangular head to her. I'd like to see a little more squareness to the head. Got a good crown and ears, very nice body type, and pretty good density and texture to her coat. Second will be V1. V1's got an excellent head, good width between those eyes, good carriage, good ears. But where she lacks a little bit, I'd like to see a little more flesh over the hindquarter. But then we might get her overweight, so we'll just have to settle for what she is. My first place animal is T5. Excellent head and ears, good ear carriage, good crown, nice body type. Only thing distracts from her is a few scattered white hairs throughout, but we'll overlook that one this afternoon. Very nice. And a junior buck.
Here, Chica. I'm just holding her because she likes to jump out. I don't want her to jump off the table.
She want to take on.
Oh yeah.
Very much so.
Got an excellent head again. Good ears and crown. I like the way his ears fold down into the center. Got good width in between the eyes. Very promising young buck. Pretty good density and texture to his coat. Maybe needs a little more fullness down over the spine and hindquarter, a little rough there. So it's going to be between my two seniors. I'm going to go with my senior buck as my best. My senior doe is my best opposite.
Holland Lopp Junior Buck first place went to Trinity Pierce. Our best of breed for the Holland Lops will be Victoria Bookholder's Senior Buck. And best opposite will be the Senior Doe from Trinity Pierce. Congratulations to those exhibitors. We're now ready for our Mini Rex First Class Senior Buck. Senior Buck Mini Rex. To the table, we should have 5 entries. 2 from Trinity Pierce. Emma Wagner, Remington Dunlap, and Taylor Wagner.
Are we? Oh, okay, got it. Are we showing the brokens with the solids all together? How many do we have?
5 senior bucks.
5 senior bucks.
We should have 5 Senior Bucks. Trinity Pierce. We need your Mini Rex Senior Bucks to the table.
And trim the toenails. We still got 2 coming. You say 5
There's,
or $3?
we need to bring, there's $5, so right. We need to bring hers up yet.
Trinity Pierce, Mini Rex, Senior Bucks on the table. Last call. Okay, Mini Rex exhibitors, if you have senior does, let's be ready. Senior does.
Feel this.
I like this cooler. I like this one. That's identical. Don't worry, you won't eat it. He's not like. He's curious, but he won't bite. He's very sweet. That's probably that's
Okay, 5th place. R3. R3's got a nice head ears, but where she fails a little bit is in the shoulder area. I'd like to see a little more depth in the shoulder, and she's a little open in coat. I'd like to see a little more density and texture to that coat to balance herself out. Fourth will be
It's
H1,
N1.
N1.
It's an old style tattoo.
Got a nice head. A little weak in the shoulder area. You'd like to see a little more depth there. Pretty good width of body, but I like to see a little more fullness in the hip area. Good density and texture to her coat. It's a little open in the back, but a very nice animal.
Wrong page. Wrong one. Looks like the other one, right?
No. Third will be T6. Very nice head, good ears, good width of the shoulder, good midsection, good hind quarter, but where she loses that on the first and second place animal is the texture of the fur. The other 2 rabbits have great density and texture.
You watch the rabbit, I'll be right back. Yep.
That's excellent. I got 2 fine animals left, but out this way I'm going with KHD 9. whatever. Very nice type to this animal. It's got an excellent head, good ears, good width of shoulder, good hind midsection, good hindquarters, but just loses out to my first place animal in fur. This first place animal have to go on display later on and let some of the kids touch this rabbit. It's got excellent fur.
Mini Rex Senior Buck first place, Emma Wagner. Second, Taylor Wagner. Third, Trinity Pierce. Fourth, Trinity Pierce. And fifth, Remington Dunlap. Next class on the table, Mini Rex Senior Does. Senior Does to the table. 2 entries from Emma Wagner, 1 Remington Dunlap, and 1 Taylor Wagner. Mini Rex Junior Bucks, please be ready to come to the table.
This one's not bad either. Put your hands on this one. Both of them are. Is there a secret? Your mom?
You don't even pick those. I pick
Okay, fourth would be ends in 57. Got a nice head, good ears, good shoulder area, but I like to see a little more fullness back in that midsection area to balance herself out. She sort of is a little thin in the midsection area and then slopes down quickly to the table. Well, this is tough between the next two. One has a better type, the other one has better fur. So I'm going with the one that has better fur. So third place animal will be ending in 102. Got a good head, good ears, good shoulder area, good midsection. Just needs a little more fullness in that midsection area to balance herself out to come down to the table. Pretty good density and texture of the coat. It is open in a couple spots, but very nice what's there. Second will be R1. RM has an excellent, it's the second, right? Yeah. Has an excellent head, good type to the body, but just what hurts her today is she's open throughout and coat. Doesn't have that density or the texture to bounce her out, but she's a beautiful color. First place will be ending in 1-5. Another animal that has an excellent coat. Nice head, good width to the shoulder area, good width to the midsection. Nice typed rabbit, excellent condition and fur. And Ma, what's your favorite? Her? No. Oh, we got a junior? I'm sorry. I'm too busy agitating Mom.
Mini Rex Senior Does first place, Emma Wagner. Second, Remington Dunlap. Third, Emma Wagner. And fourth, Taylor Wagner. Next class on the table is our Mini Rex Junior Bucks. 2 entries, both Remington Dunlap.
I said buck here, and you just went switch things up on me.
Oh, so I've got $1. That'll be a first. Very nice head, good ears. Good width and depth throughout the body. Just a little opening coat, not as dense and as the texture I'd like to see, but it's a junior and it's got a lot of development to do.
Rabbit exhibitors, if you have French Lops, make your way to the table.
Okay,
French
got
Lops, make
one
your way to the table.
Junior doe, got a nice head. Good ears, good width and midsection. Good coat, but I'd like to see it be a little more dense, have a little more texture to it. But both of these are promising juniors.
First place Junior Buck goes to Remington Dunlap, and first place Junior Doe also to Remington Dunlap. We're now selecting Best of Breed for the Mini Rex and Best Opposite. Once again, French Lops, you should be making your way to the table.
Wait a minute. Let me give you a little forewarning here. For all the French Lop breeders, I've been breeding French Lops since 1986. So I expect to see something. Don't embarrass my breed. And which one you like, Ma?
I like her, but she's homebred. That's why she gets the advantage of my breed. But he's better.
And she's right. The buck will be my best of breed. He's got an that coat. That coat is excellent. And he's got good type. I like the type on the doe, but all things considered, I like this right here on her. He's got a nice midsection, but everything else is, he gets a 99. They're 2 very nice rabbits. They are excellent. Yeah.
Best of Breed goes to the Senior Buck, and Best Opposite to the Senior Doe, both exhibited by Emma Wagner. Congratulations. We're now ready for our French Lops. First class is our Senior Buck. 1 entry from Brandon Burkholder.
Senior buck. There's your senior buck right here. Senior doe right here. Is that the senior doe?
That's big girl.
Senior doe. Junior buck.
Is that man.
Okay, that's
Oh my
fine.
goodness.
So that's
Oh
one
my god.
senior buck.
Oh my goodness. Calm down.
One senior buck here.
She's like, I'm out of here.
Heather and his eyes. Calm down. They stay calm now? That was crazy. Freaked out immediately. Like, calm down. Sit in the box. Be chill. They're very good at flipping off I don't think
No, he's not.
I don't think she's gonna win against Stevie. Stevie has that big clue out and you're looking for that. Yeah, Evie might win.
Okay, one senior buck. Got an excellent head. Got pretty good ear width, or width between the ears. Got good ears. I like the way they're falling down. But where he's really lacking is condition. He's out of coat and he's a little rough over the hindquarters. Like to see a little more weight on this guy. And if he puts some weight on, it'll be hard to beat.
One senior doe.
French Lop Senior Buck first place is awarded to Brandon Burkholder with Pikachu. Next class is our senior doe, one entry again, Brandon Burkholder with Evie.
He flipped her. Angel, he proved you wrong. He flipped the rabbit.
She is more calmer. I've been working with her for over.
Yeah, but she's heavy. A big rabbit.
She is a big rabbit.
Got one senior doe. She'll get a first. Got a pretty good head. I like the width in between the eyes. I like the ear carriage and crown. Got good substance to the ear. Again, I'd like to see a little more weight to her. She's a little rough going down over the spine, especially right here in the midsection area. Pretty good density and texture to coat and a very nice color.
There's one junior buck.
Must be related to him.
French Lop Senior Doe, first place awarded to Brandon Burkholder with Evie. Next class, French Lops. Junior Buck, one entry from Austin Smith.
Watch the teeth going around. The top should overlap the bottom a little bit, and they're almost butting together. So keep an eye on that so they don't butt. All right, I got one junior buck. I'd like to see a little more width on that head. I'd like to see a bulldog type head on the French Lops. Got a pretty good ear carriage, pretty good crown, very nice substance texture to his ears. I'd like to see a little more width in the shoulder area. And he's in pretty good condition. He's got a nice coat, comes down to the table very nicely, pretty good color.
French Lop Junior Buck, first place awarded to Austin Smith. Next class, French Lops Junior Doe, three entries. Austin Smith's Gojo, Brandon Burkholder with Raichu, and Brandon Burkholder with Shiny.
I have Gojo. She's lighter than all of them. All of them are related to this one.
You can go. You can come around this side if you want to. Because I'm partial to French lap breeders.
Come over here to look at a bit of.
Almost.
It's a different bloodline. All those are related to them.
Yeah.
Are you? These are yours too? Oh, they're his.
Technically mine.
But logically, I take it with them.
Okay, come over here. See this guy?
Yeah.
I love the head. That's what you want to strive for first.
Okay.
Breed a buck with a nice head to one of your other does. She's got a beautiful head for a doe. This guy, that's a junior buck, needs to look like this a little bit. Needs a little better head.
Okay.
So when you pick out a doe that's got a nice head also, and hope that the rest falls in.
Well, this is the doe we're gonna breed it to.
She's got a nice head, yes.
It's good to learn some stuff that I never actually knew.
I like the head on this doe too. That's the one you're going to breed him to?
Yep.
Good choice.
The one I'm taking care of.
And she's got the best of this. Take your hand and go across there. The more you spread your fingers apart, go ahead, the better it'll be. If it's like this, good too.
He sits nicely into you. Don't bite the other rabbit, Doja. Please don't bite the other rabbit.
Dojo. I forgot that was her name. Dojo. Jojo.
Go.
Jojo. I know.
I mean, she is. I
Oh,
don't know.
Dojo.
I think that's live.
That's a camera.
That is live. I have no idea.
Okay, third,
It's a live camera.
B2. Has a nice head. Good ears, crown. Good substance to the ears. What I'd like to see more of, though, is more massiveness back here at the hindquarter. Pretty good density and texture to the coat. Excellent color.
It jumped back into there.
It's like, no.
Yeah, this one gets back.
I know.
Second will be B3. Has an excellent head. Good crown, good placement of the ears, good substance to the ears. I'd like to see a little more width in the shoulder area. And I'd like to see a little more meat on this rabbit. A little rough. Take your hand. No, come over here. Run your hand right here.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah, well, you don't want to feel that.
I feel the difference.
See the difference? Exactly. You want this. You want this. You need. Yeah.
You can feel the difference.
Exactly. So second will be. Oh, I gave you that already. Did I give you all the remarks too? Okay. I get a little.
So that one can go back.
Oh, we're.
I hope he can see.
She's got a nice head. Good ear placement. Good crown. Good width of shoulders. Good depth. Good hindquarters. Very nice color. So I got a senior buck, senior doe.
Junior doe first place was Austin Smith, second Brandon Burkholder, and third Brandon Burkholder. We're now selecting our French Lop Best of Breed.
like both those. Can I get? See, the senior doe got a lot of width and depth. See how she comes up? So my best of breed today will be my senior doe. But I love the junior doe, but she can't win the other one. So the best opposite is going to be my junior buck. Mm-hmm.
Best of breed for the French Lops goes to Brandon Burkholder, senior doe, and best opposite to Austin Smith's junior buck. Next class up is our Himalayans. Himalayan senior buck and senior doe can come to the table. Senior buck, Evan Fulton with chicken wing. Sorry, Ellie Fulton with chicken wing and Evan Fulton with lightning.
Yeah, and those that don't know, the Himalayan breed is the only breed that we do that has a cylindrical body. I'm not judging on width, depth, but the uniformity of the rabbit as it's laid out in front. And if y'all I'm going to hope they're going to sit right there just like that.
They should. They both should sit there. I think there's a lot of smells on that table now, so.
Yeah. 13? 13 is going to be second. The first place animal just has a little more condition, a little more cleanness in the spots around it. The first place animal is an excellent Himalayan, pretty even throughout the body. Nice density and texture to its colors. And it's got pretty good leg markings. This is senior doe?
Himalayan senior bucks. First place, Ellie Fulton, and second place, Evan Fulton. Next class, Himalayan senior does. One entry, Ellie Fulton with Sparkle.
This is a very nice Himalayan. Very even in length throughout. Got a good markings, good leg markings, pretty good color to the tail.
All the, okay, we need all junior bucks.
How many junior bucks? 4. Sparkle.
Himalayan Senior Doe, first place to Ellie Fulton. Next on the table is Himalayan Junior Bucks. 2 entries from Ellie Fulton, Cudley and Chipper, and 2 from Evan Fulton, Hopper and Jumper. Good names, Evan. We like it.
These guys don't want to set up today, do they?
Come on, you got 15 seconds of. I was going to tell you I was going to have them all set up at one time.
No, usually they do. We've had them all set up at one time at home.
Let's go this way. 4th. Ending in 46. Yeah, I'll take it. Got a very nice type. Just the hips are a little wider than I would like to see on them. But got excellent condition and fur, good markings. Yeah.
I don't
Okay, let's go third. 24. Be third. Pretty nice length. Just like to see a little more taper to the body. Got good condition, good fur. Good markings, both nose and ears. Come on, stop backing up. Okay, second. $25.
Yeah, that's cuddly. Yeah, that's cuddly. Cuddly's the chocolate.
Got good head, good ears, good body type.
You got hopper on the table yet.
Pretty good condition. And it's pretty even throughout in this cylindrical body that he has. Okay, number 23. His very nice type. Excellent condition to his coat and fur. Very nice markings. Head, ears. How many of these?
Himalayan Junior Buck, first place Evan Fulton, second Ellie Fulton, third Evan Fulton, and fourth Ellie Fulton. Next classes are Himalayan Junior Does. We have one entry from Ellie Fulton and one entry from Evan Fulton. Ellie has
See,
cutie
this
pie
one and
and
this one?
Evan has pumpkin pie.
That's the other one.
Exhibitors of other purebred breeds, please be ready to come to the table. You're up next. Other purebred breeds, please be ready to come to the table. We're going to have all of the other purebreds at one time. So if you have another pure breed, you're coming to the table all together.
Oh,
Well, she would like to be bred, but she's not going to be bred. Not yet. Yeah, because she's. Yeah, cutie because she's still in the show. For a little bit.
where are you going next?
We'll probably just go to farm show next. Or maybe we're thinking about going to the PA Argus show in February too. So I don't want to breed her because then her hips get bigger. She's back to life, but not good on the table.
All right, let's go this way. Number 2. Which one? 20,
That's cutie pie. You're
24 or 21?
Sorry. Yeah, we're
Second.
still learning how to tattoo.
You'll never learn. And first will be
That would be
20,
2. That's AR 22.
22.
Is that Allie or
That's you.
So it's got a good body, good cylindrical type to her, pretty good evenness throughout the body.
Just keep her there.
Nice markings, both head, feet, tail. All right.
All right, Himalayan Junior Doe's first place was Evan Fulton's Pumpkin Pie, and second, Ellie Fulton's Cutie Pie. We're now selecting our best of breed for the Himalayans.
Okay, I'm going with the senior doe. Mm-hmm. And my senior buck will be best opposite.
And senior buck is best opposite, that's Ellen too.
Oh.
Thank you. Grab that one.
Himalayan best of breed goes to the senior doe from Ellie Fulton, and best opposite to the senior buck, also exhibited by Ellie Fulton. We're going to clear the table, and then we're ready for our other pure breeds. If you have another purebred rabbit,
All right,
the table's open. Come on up.
and the bidding begins. Oh, hey!
Senior, Victoria, senior buck.
First class is other purebred breeds. Senior bucks, we have 2 entries. Victoria Burkholder with Olaf, and Colin Roberts with Butchie.
All right, we got.
I am.
What do you know what you want to raise?
What?
Do you know what you want to raise?
I have almost everything.
Why do you want to do that? Why don't you devote to your rabbitry to 2 breeds?
Because I have one.
When we're finished with our other purebreds, we're going to be ready for selection of the best of show. So we need Silver Fox Senior Buck from Olivia Kiefer. Please be ready in the ring to come to the table, but don't come yet. Californian Keith Durr Senior Buck. Dutch Cord Hetrick Senior Doe. Lionhead Trinity Pierce Senior Doe. New Zealand Aubrey Watkins Senior Buck. Holland Lop Victoria Burkholder Senior Buck. Mini Rex Emma Wagner Senior Buck. French Lops Brandon Burkholder Senior Doe. And Himalayan Ellie Fulton Senior Doe.
Well, number 2 will be C1. C1 just loses out on condition. The first place buck is just good fur quality. He does have good lacing, or good eye circles. They're just the right size, not too big, too wide. And then we got number 1 here. Got a nice head, nice ears, good quality coat, which is how he got here in the first place.
Okay, one senior. Keep yours.
If any needs to go back, I can keep her. He's not. Vicky has to leave her with you.
Alright, Becky. She's feral.
Oh, that rabbit was crazy.
Is Cord here? Cord, we got another one of your rabbits up here.
It's not even paying.
Hey, Cord, we got another one of your rabbits up here.
We got another one of your rabbits. Don't put the rabbit. I'm not. Becky's rabbit's wild.
Other purebred rabbits, senior buck, first place, Victoria Burkholder, and second to Colin
Okay, we're
Roberts.
gonna, nice head, good ears, good density and texture to the coat, very nice. That'll be the best of breed.
We got one junior buck. Yep.
So next, that should be our senior
No,
doe.
for-
First place, Becky Kowick.
Other breeds are like this is.
Oh, this is for all, they're all competing together?
Yep.
Okay, we got one junior buck.
You watch those. Yeah. Well, this one now. And then when he put that one back in.
In our junior buck class, we have one entry from Angel Burkholder with Goofy.
Are you calling these velveteen lops? What breed do you call them? Oh,
There are other breeds.
other breeds, okay. They yours? What breed do you call them?
The round two.
And how many, all same class or same sex?
This is the one he's junior buck.
Okay,
Those two are junior does.
okay, one junior buck. Got a pretty good head, pretty good ears. Pretty good coat. Nice density and texture to the coat, nice markings. Good width to the hind quarter, pretty good shoulders.
Other purebreds, junior buck, first place awarded to Angel Burkholder with Goofy. Last class, other purebreds, junior does, Angel Burkholder's Annabelle, and Angel Burkholder Marbles.
You're not gonna lose. No. That's my finisher. He flips over.
My mom's one.
These yours?
No, they're
Oh,
mine.
oh, that's right. You just told me, didn't you? Okay, second place, A3. Got a nice head, pretty good ears set, pretty good shoulders, midsection, little rough over the hind quarter, pretty good density and texture to the coat. First place animal. Just wins out a little bit more because of the condition of the coat. Very, very nice head, ears, good density and texture, nice coat factor. So I pick out the best of these.
Can you watch Goofy?
No, this is the female.
No, I got you. You do this here.
Okay, this was a.
Senior buck, senior doe.
Which one got second place?
Second place was A3, Wawa.
This one. This one here, and you take that one back, okay?
You want me to take it? This is the buck. This is my junior buck.
That's your junior buck. This is your junior doe. This is my buck. This is my doe.
I'm sorry about her.
I'll take that as the best. That's the junior doe, so the junior buck velveteen will be the best opposite.
Best of breed for the other purebreds goes to Becky Kowick, senior doe, and best opposite to Angel Burkholder's junior buck. Let's give them all a great big round of applause. We're now ready for selection of our best of show overall.
Can I get a little drum roll?
From the Silver Fox, we have Olivia Kiefer, senior buck.
What kind of
In the
circle?
Californians, Keith Derr, senior buck. In the Dutch, Koord Hetrick, senior doe.
Little drum roll.
Lionhead, Trinity Pierce, senior doe. New Zealand, Aubrey Watkins, senior buck.
I need a drum roll for the best in show.
Holland Lopp, Victoria Burkholder, Senior
For the
Buck.
love of God and everything.
Minnie Rex,
holy.
Emma Wagner, Senior Buck. French Lops, Brandon Burkholder, Senior Doe. Himalayan, Ellie Fulton, Senior Doe. And other purebreds, Becky Koick, Senior Doe. As we finish up our rabbit breeds, once again, we'd like to thank our judge, coming to us from Maryland. Thank you so much, Wayne, for being out here today. Let's give him another great big round of applause.
Thank you.
In addition, our sponsors, you saw our winners getting banners and prizes. They're sponsored by Peggy Myers and Mechanicsburg Agway. So thank you very much for your support of our exhibitors. After we select Best of Show, we'll be ready for our meat pen competition and then our rabbit skillathon.
And I want to thank Lisa for all her cooperation today. Now what do we do now? Best in show, reserve.
Yeah, best in reserve.
Two, just two.
Yep. She have a number.
Ordered up.
That's the one. That was you picked well. That was one of the winners in the past. You did very well. It's hard to judge them because they're not very common.
And it's easy when if they all
Yeah.
behave and
We took that rabbit out and sat it on that chair, and she just sat there forever. I was like, okay. Deb Denizen. She's out of Maryland, Timonium area. Yeah, she should be over. We've been working with her for like 4 or 5 years now. She's phenomenal, especially with the youth. Yeah. That you picked, read that one out of our line that we got.
makes you feel better.
It does make me feel really good, yeah. Yeah, that's some chicken wing. That's her favorite. I'm not sure why she named it after a chicken heart, but whatever.
Highlight. Do we get a drum roll from people inside or anything? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who'd he bite? How many do we have total? So I got them all.
Yeah. I was just missing a page. I found my page. Sheet. Sorry about this.
A lot of our rabbits are very spirited.
That was my, that was Becky. This was Becky. No, I don't know why you got that.
Hey, you want to hold on?
I do that to her all the time. She's just like a bag. Like layers that need in. Literally, you can barely see me. There, you can see me. So close to the TV. My goodness. Back in the
See how those rabbits behaving? Just say it. Just say it.
Mine are very spirited. Very spirited. They're adventurous.
Yeah. So is Harry Potter.
Don't worry, she's just saying hi. She doesn't like it. She likes to say hey. Actually, you guys don't have books. So you know that's what he's doing.
It was behavior. You're going in the pot.
He's curious. Yeah, he got the little
Let me switch places with you. You can leave him here.
There we go. He needs that rabbit. Real quick. Stay. I'm fine with him, so he's really nice. I don't care about winning best much. You're the first round. A couple years ago with the mini Rex. I forgot they do that big. So only ago. And the fluffy bunny.
I'm gonna look at two. Look at two again.
Oh, you're gonna miss it. Maybe do you need help holding the rabbit? Yes. You just gotta do that much. He's vibing.
Well, this is why you brought me all the way from Maryland to do this. I've got some nice rabbits up here, but I had it narrowed down to about 4 that I really liked, and then I had to do a little fine tuning to pick my final 2. And because of fur condition, I'm giving out a best reserve and then a best in show.
Yeah. Best of show, reserve, best of show.
Okay, so I'm going to give you my reserve best in show first. So once again, can I get a little drum roll from the people inside? Thank you very much. Thank you. I love the New Zealand, but he's a little out of coat condition today. He's got the massiveness that and like I said, I breed French Lops, so I like that big, massive rabbit. But today, I'm going with my reserve as my Himalayan. He's just in excellent condition. He finally is posing correctly. and he's great condition. Now the rabbit that's really in condition is, where's that? There it is. I want some of you to come around, just feel the fur on this rabbit. It's got the best fur I've seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
It's what a So my yeah, right. My mini Rex is going to be my best in show today, and I'd like to thank all of you for having me here today. I enjoyed myself, so I hope to see you all at some shows. Yep.
Thanks again to Wayne Sanders for judging today. Our best of show overall goes to Emma Wagner with her Senior Buck Mini Rex. And your best reserve goes to Ellie Fulton with her Himalayan Senior Doe. Let's give another great big round of applause to our sponsors, our judge, and all of our exhibitors. Up next is Meat Pens. If you have a pen of meat rabbits, let's get to the table. In our meat pen competition, we have one entry from Aubrey Watkins, one entry from Levi Wickard, one entry Evan Fulton, and one entry Olivia Kiefer. All four of these meat pens will be sold on Saturday at our Junior Market Livestock Sale. It'll be here on the fairgrounds in the Dairy Show Barn starting at 10 a.m.
I don't know how many people here are familiar with meat pens, but what we do, there's a standard by which you go by. It's 100 points, and 40 of it is your meat on the rabbits. What kind of loin, what kind of midsection you have. 30 points are assigned to fur and condition of flesh. So most of the time you'll find that if you have a good meat type, you're going to have good condition. Then you get 20 points for the uniformity of all the rabbits within their little meat pen. How close they are in size and everything else. And the last thing is you get 10 points for fur. So that's your 100 points. So that's what I'll be looking at. Mainly it's the meat, which is the 40, and the flesh condition, which is the 30. And everything else will fall in. So with that, let's see. This is a little tougher than I thought. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's go this way. My silver fox is going to be fourth. There's one in there I just think is lacking the meat that I'd like to see over the hindquarter. Number 3. I'm going to go with the second hole. They got some pretty good meat on them, got some pretty good flesh on them, pretty uniform in weight. Number 2 will be our Levi. The one, oh, this is 2. Yeah. And this will be 1. And number 1 will be Levi. He's got number 1. And he's got some pretty good muscle on the group that he's got in there. Pretty good fur condition, pretty good flesh, pretty good muscles, so, and they're all pretty uniform in weight and fur. So I would like to thank everybody for having me today, and we're going to go into Skilltronic. Okay, showmanship anyway. There we go. Yeah.
All right, our rabbit meat pen grand champion first place goes to Levi Wickard. Reserve grand second place Evan Fulton. Third place Aubrey Watkins, and fourth place Olivia Kiefer. Once again, all 4 meat pens will sell on Saturday during the Junior Livestock Sale, 10 a.m., right here on the fairgrounds in the Dairy Show Barn. All right, exhibitors, give us just a few minutes to set up for the Skillathon. If you want to return your rabbits that you don't need for the Skillathon back to their cage, make sure they have water. We can do some pictures if you need to. And then we'll start the Skillathon. Let's say 10 minutes, Skillathon right here in the show ring. Skillathon participants, you will need to bring your own chair. Bring a chair for the Skillathon. Our meat pen banners and prizes are sponsored by Brady and Rachel Seeley. Let's give them a round of applause. Thanks for your support, Brady, Rachel, alumni of our program. We appreciate your help here today.